This morning I woke up around 6, said my prayers, and started preparing for school. After I got dressed, I went out to spread my clothes. I was caught up with cobweb, came back inside the house, took my breakfast, and then went off to school. Outside our main gate, I was also caught up with cobweb. I neglected it. And then towards the end of our street, there is this dog that always barks at me whenever I'm coming back from school. The dog is always inside their compound. I didn't know the gate was open, but I sighted a shape that looked like the dog, but I was still going. Reaching the gate at which the dog lives, piam, this dog just came out from nowhere and circled me. I was like, ah. That moment said, my mind was like, run, don't run, run, don't run. Good morning, guys. I hope you all are doing very fine. Today is Tuesday, the 20 what of July. So I just came back from, not really from school. This morning I woke up around 6. Yeah, around 6. Said my prayers and started preparing for school along the line. After I got dressed, I went out to spread my clothes on a rope. So I was caught up. I was caught up with a cobweb. I removed the first cobweb, so I came back inside the house, took my breakfast, and then went off to school. Outside our main gate, I was also caught up with cobweb. I was like, why am I being caught up with cobwebs? You get that kind of stuff. I neglected it, and then towards the end of our street, there is this dog that always barks at me whenever I'm coming back from school. But it's always inside. The dog is always inside their compound. So I'm like, I can just be walking on my own while the dog barks to help with whatever he's barking at. But today in particular, I didn't know the gate was open, but I sighted a little bit of shape that looked like dog from my house gate. But I wasn't so certain if it was the dog or not. But I was still going. Reaching the gate at which the dog lives, for me to cross over, like to pass through that gate, piam, this dog just came out from nowhere and circled me. I was like, that moment said, my mind was like, run, don't run, run, don't run, run. But then we have a dog at home, so I know how to caution dogs. Let me just use that word, caution. My mind was like, don't run, because the dog wasn't even a local breed, but just that it doesn't really have that height or that body, but the body is okay. It's like a normal dog, but not like a local breed, like a cook. I'm like, I should not run. Maybe the dog just shoved beside my leg, went to the other side of my leg, and then crossed me round. And I was like barking at the dog while the dog was barking back at me. We were like barking and barking and barking. Now I'm talking about this thing is even funny, but it wasn't funny for me at that point. So after everything, I barked at the dog, and the dog now kept calm. And then, at a distance, it just stayed there and backed a little bit. I was just standing there looking at the dog, like, what do you think you want to do? You want to bite me? I was now looking, because I was already carrying my I was carrying my bag. I was like, if you mess up, I will just use this bag and knock your head, or better still, carry sand. Because whenever you get caught up with a dog, I think the best thing to do is just like stand still, keep calm, then try as much as possible to have anything in your hand to like strike them off, or better still, just place your hand on the ground like you want to act like them, or sort of like want to carry sand and pour them, that sort of a thing. But don't run. And I knew that if I had ran, the next street I was going to cut to was muddy, and I would have just landed myself inside that mud. Like, there is no way I would have come out inside that mud free. And going to school, I still had like a lot of distance to walk out if I reach the junction, at which I will now enter a bus or a keke down to the school park. From the school park, I will now go inside school. Whoa, I got tired. After the dog went inside and was now at their gates barking at me, I still went on ahead. But at some point, I was like, the first sign I got this morning, the cobweb. The second sign, cobweb. And today, the third time, this dog that has never been coming out, that has always been barking inside their compound, it just came out today, this morning, all of a sudden. And I'm like, what could this be? What could this mean? So as I was walking, I prayed. I was like, God, any evil plan, any evil barriers, any, all these backfire prayers. I had to say Psalm 23 immediately because I was scared. Unlike me, I normally wave those things off. I normally wave them up. So at some point, I was like, let me call my mom to also tell her what I encountered this morning for her to pray for me as I'm walking to school. So I was already like a junction close to the junction, like a place close to the junction. I will come out and then enter Keke. Like my mom picked up. I was told that the whole thing. She didn't even allow me to finish up. She just like, go back home. Go back home. I was like, I'm already close to the place I will enter Keke now, and there's no time safe. I'm even going late to school. I'm trying to rush. She was like, Mama, please go back home. So I'm like, whoa. I just stood still. I was just tired. I don't know, what do you guys think? I was not coming back home. I was not like, if I had decided to just go because I prayed along the road and then my mom has prayed for me too, what if something actually happens? And then I'll be like, if I had known, I would have it was just to turn back home and come back home. And I refused and went to school. So I know I just pray I wouldn't miss much in school today. And I'll just have to do personal studies. I already know where we'll be teaching today, so I have to just go through it and do personal studies. Probably by tomorrow, just hope I will not miss much. So I don't know, if you were me, what would you actually do? Would you have come back home or just keep on walking like, nothing is there and God will still protect you? I don't even know, but like I just said to share my story this morning, just in case you get caught up with something like this. And for the first time in my life, I felt I was actually having omens, because normally I get to wave things off, like they don't even, all the spiritual things of a sort, I don't even see them as something. So, but today in particular, when the first cobweb caught me, my mind was telling me something. The second one, my mind was telling me something. Then the dog, well, no, I'm just feeling. I don't even know how to explain my feeling, but I just wanted to tell the story here, and then know what you guys will think about it. So yeah, guys, I'll just stay at home today and then do my studies and rest. See you guys next time. Bye.